Let's do it.
If you are a child of the 80s and 90s, you probably ate this. I don't know if Gina did, but I know I did. We're going to make cosmic brownies, homemade. There was a recipe that was posted on TikTok and it got a lot of views and a lot of hearts. So that is what we're doing today. We're going to link the video below so you can watch and get all the ingredients, but we're going to try it. So will it taste just like you remembered? So the first thing is we need a lot of butter, a stick and a half. So,
yep.
And it goes.
Great start.
And then we need some brown sugar and a cup and a half of granulated sugar. It's a lot of sugar.
At least it's not 3 cups like a certain recipe I made.
And the microwave for 2 minutes.
All right, 2 minutes. We're following the recipe. 2 minutes, done. It's like an applesauce texture.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna let it cool for 2 to 3 minutes first because we're gonna add in a lot of eggs, and if you don't let it cool, you're gonna scramble eggs with sugar and butter.
Ew.
We're gonna add in 3 whole eggs plus an extra yolk, a tablespoon of vanilla extract, a teaspoon of salt, baking soda, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. We're gonna mix all of that together.
Alright, I gotta switch this to this because Kat does not like the sound that this makes.
We're gonna fold in some of our flour, all-purpose flour. So the cocoa powder is a lot. I told Gina, I wanted to make sure I read it right. It was a cup and a half of cocoa powder. And she was very specific in terms of which cocoa powder. She said you had to use Hershey's 100% cocoa. And she said if you were gonna use any other cocoa powder, she's gonna warn you that it's gonna not taste the same. That it could taste.
You're gonna regret it.
Yes, in it goes. And then we're gonna follow it up with a little vegetable oil.
It's getting warm in here. Today's an extra hot day. It's supposed to be like 100 degrees outside today where we live. So we thought, you know what? Let's make it hot in the house by turning on the oven. Why not?
Okay, so we're gonna take our pan, a 9x13 pan. I've already sprayed it with some Pam spray, and then I put a piece of parchment paper in it. She says it will help you take it out.
This is the whole point of this is so you don't have to spray.
Don't argue with me. I'm just following directions.
Should I not spray and see how it turns out?
Sure. If Gina contemplates following the recipe or not, I'm gonna pour in my batter. So I'm just gonna push it in, and it is thick and it is like really dark. In the oven, 350 for 24 to 26 minutes. She says how you know it's done is that you want to shake it just to make sure it's not too jiggly.
So take it out at the perfect time. It smells like a brownie, it looks like a brownie. I think it's gonna taste like a yummy brownie. However, the ganache, Kat, I made the one that's more not as hard when it cools. And I question if this is gonna ever harden at all. Do you see this drip?
No.
Oh, that looks good. That looks good.
Right.
So that one you made is supposed to harden, correct?
It's what's firmer.
All right, drizzle, drizzle.
We're supposed to put this back in the fridge for like an hour or two so that it kind of firms up, and when you cut it, it looks just like the Cosmic Brownies, but ain't no one got time for that.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yep. I'm gonna do something that Gina's not gonna be able to do. I'm gonna come do a taste comparison to my Cosmic Brownie. The real deal.
All right.
This is crazy. If you try her recipe and then you try the Cosmic Brownie, it tastes like plastic.
The store one?
Yes, which didn't taste like plastic before I made this, but now that you're eating it with
Fresh
like
ingredients?
this- My only complaint, I feel like there's a lot of cocoa powder, so it's teeny tiny a little bit more bitter than I would like it to be. What do you think?
Yeah, I've made better. So I don't think I'll be making this one again. All right, well, you can do the taste test at home. I'm sure your family would love to help you with the taste test and see what verdict you come up with. Is it worth baking at home, or is it better just to buy it from the store? You decide. But thanks for joining, and make sure, if you haven't yet, subscribe, and make sure you watch our next video next week. Bye. The cookies themselves are actually blue. So cool. Who only makes 6 cookies?